Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Here today we're going to look into XRP. I know there's a lot of requests for XRP technical analysis and see what's happening in this one of the major cryptocurrencies here. So today we're just going to look at the chart, see what's happening. It is 11:48 a.m. Eastern time on December 12th. So as you might know, I look at trend lines to evaluate the charts, and once again, any technical analysis is not set in stone. Obviously, no one can predict the markets, but usually I'm able with trend lines know if we're going on a downtrend or on an uptrend. So as you can see here currently, the orange lines that you see are downtrend lines and the green lines are uptrend. So right now, as you can see, clearly the price action is in a downtrend line, and XRP is respecting that downtrend line that we have here. So we go by touch points here. So we have one touch point right here, and then we have two touch points, three touch points, close to four, and we have almost 5 here. So we have multiple touch points. We're looking at a date range that goes from October 6th to pretty much today. So we're talking about here around 65 days worth. So it's a very well respected trend line, and it's been going down and down. And here we're at a very important $2 resistance line or support line currently that was flipped into resistance a while back, obviously. And as we can see here, it's been the support line for months now. So it's going dipping around the $2 and then pushing back up. We had a major dip here, another one here, which pushed back up. So these are, it's going to be very important to see what the price action is going to do around the $2 support line, if it's going to be able to support that. If not, for the time being, it's definitely on a downtrend, and it will continue being on a downtrend until this downtrend line will be crossed. So at whatever moment that this line right here will be crossed on the way up, this is where we can say that we broke from the downtrend line and we're going now up again. So do I think XRP is going to move up anytime soon? From when I look at the charts, from what I can see here, it's still on a downtrend. There's nothing that tells me otherwise. We'll obviously, with time, we're going to see what happens here, if it's going to be able to support this to $2 and then bounce back up. If it bounces back up and it goes, let's say, to the 215 or 220, then maybe we can say we're now going on an uptrend, so we can then move this trend line here and see how it respects it, depending whatever bottom we have in these next couple of days here. And if not, if we continue going down and down, it respects this downward trend line, and we should be all the way down. The next key position here is going to be around the $160 and 160 support line right here. If we go back, a couple of months here, you guys can see that this was also a support line that was touched, and here it was resistance line that was flipped into support. So this would be the next leg down if ever we have to go all the way down to look out for. So XRP, obviously, if you look at here, if you just go way back, just to give you an example of trend lines, this is a downward trend here. If we take this touch point and we bring it back down here to this other touch point here, you can see here that it goes one touch point, two, so it touches 2 here, 3, 4, and then here would have been a right time to buy. Once it crosses here, or now we're breaking out of this downtrend line, and we went all the way up, obviously. So time will tell if it's going to happen the same thing again with this downward trend that's been respected for a couple of months now, and the price action is going to be very important. What's going to happen here around the $2, if it's going to be able to keep supporting it, or is it going to break back all the way down to the 160? Is to follow. We need to follow up in the next couple of days. Let me know if you have any questions, what you think about it. Obviously, this is only for educational and entertainment purposes only, if that's easier to say. So let me know if you have any questions. Let me know in the comments section what you think about XRP. Do you think that there's any potential for it in the next, until the new year? What do you think your thoughts are? These are mine. Subscribe and follow if you find this interesting, and let me know if there's anything else you would want me to check.